Really should have moved my computer prior to starting the stream. But as you know, Woodshed Wednesday is all about showing where I am in the process of things. And today, super fun for me. The process. Oh, stop it, Chrysanthi. Stop. No one, stop it. And today, take two. And today, the process that I'm at is how you can contribute to the song we were working on. Let me explain. For those who weren't on the Woodshed Wednesday live stream last week, Sean and I are at a point where we have done one passover of the song to start cleaning things up. And there are parts where we would really, we'd really like some extra voices, some extra input, some extra ideas. Some of it is because of very, some of it's like technical reasons, because we have a section that's breathing. I'll play it in a second. And the two of us have layered our own selves breathing, basically going like, etc. But the effect we're trying to achieve is that like a whole room of people is breathing together, or for the people in the UK who use different plural verbs. It's supposed to sound like the whole class are doing it together. God, that's so weird. Anyway, so that is number one way to contribute, is to record yourself breathing, and I'll tell you the tempo to do it and how to make sure you're on tempo. So literally you could go on your phone and open up, don't do it on a video, but if you have an iPhone, what you would use is voice memo or music memo. I believe voice memo might come on phones, but that's a default. This is the app I record all my podcasts into, all my Xanthi Brieflies into. I'll just go literally, let me demonstrate. So here is, let me see. Well, here's voice memo. There we go. So I would just press the red button, and then at the tempo that I'm meaning to do it, which is going to be 88. If you don't have a metronome, I'm going to show you a website where you can do that. So, okay. Obviously, I want to get a clean recording. So I'm not going to click it out loud. So for me, I'm going to do it just the light. All right. So I'm just going to press record and go. And that's it. I just need 4 complete breaths. Let's see how that sounded. Ideally, I would have gone like this. Probably sounded fine. It's pretty weird. Okay, you actually don't have to get close. Clearly, it picks up breath just fine. Just fine. Okay. So let me find the way you can participate via metronome. Hi, Chris. I believe literally if you Google metronome, there is a Google metronome. And you can click. So the click that I need is 88. And let me see if you can do a version of it where it doesn't make a noise. If it doesn't have a version where you can make a noise, it is like you can see the light pulsing when it beeps. So you can put your computer on mute or other device and do that. Okay, if you don't have two devices to be doing this on, or don't know how else you would record it, or if you're just recording directly into your computer, which is also fine. There's the way I do computer audio voices is I use an app called QuickTime. So you would just do new audio recording. There's a non-audio way to contribute to this song too, by the way. So if you're like really unsure about the audio thing, then that's fine. Then I still would like your words in a different place. What am I trying to say? Oh, if you do this using headphones while simultaneously recording, then of course you can play the click for yourself. But I want to make it as easy as possible for if people don't have a bunch of stuff, because I need ideally this in the next, let's see, I'm going to say 24 to 36 hours. Stress about it and like try too hard to make it perfect. It's going to be mixed in with so many other things. And I want to encourage, this is what works best for me. Whenever things are like, oh, do it now or do it really soon, there's a much higher chance that I'll just strike when the iron is hot. If it's like, if I gave a 2-week deadline, I feel like it would drag out. And if it were me, I would just not do it until later, and then I would just run out of time. So, if anyone watching this wants to actually record the bright breathing right now, I will guide you through it, and you can get out your phone or your recording device and just watch me on the live stream. Mute me because you don't want to hear me, or put headphones on. But I will be performing the breath at the correct tempo, so you don't have to keep time if you want to watch this. And just go in when I just emulate me. Does that make sense? Yeah? All right. Grab your phone. You're watching live or the replay. Deadlines are my best friend, Jeremy. And I say that with such firmness that it's like a thing when I tell collaborators and even bosses. I tell them by the way, I need a deadline on this because that's the only way I'll get something done and force myself to do it. Is I thrive on deadlines. If I didn't have deadlines, I wouldn't get anything done. Maybe it's because I'm a freelancer. All right, so here we go. I'm going to put me on mute. If you're going to record this live with me, I'm going to guide you through 4 breaths, in and out. All right. Do put your computer on mute because I'm going to play the beats. Got it? You ready? You can always scrub back if you missed it. Okay. We're going to go 6. All right. I'm going to say, sorry. Oh, I'm muted, so you can't hear me yet. So you can't hear me. I'll tell you, how do I start? How do I instigate this? I'll go like this, and then I'm going to start. All right. So you can mute me now. That's it. That's it. That was probably a really weird Woodshed Wednesday moment. All right, I'm going to move on now. I'm going to also post this after this live stream in writing, so you can have a recap. This is just if you wanted a sneak peek and wanted more guidance. Okay, the second way to do that, if you don't want to do that, screw it. Don't do that. If it's complicated, don't do it. Okay, here's the other way. One is it could be done in 1 second. You might not even have to do anything. So there's a part at the end where we want it to be the sonic representation of, tall order, sonic representation of putting your worries in a balloon and setting the balloon free. So we're gonna like get a bunch of stressors out of the way, which is like when I posted last week 3 questions about stress, I got such good responses that I was like, I kind of want my patrons to be part of this. So option 1, okay, all we're looking for is like condensed, like if 1 word to 1 sentence. That's it. You can either record a thought, just a fragment. This is all going to be mixed in with like a jumble of voices, just like getting something unpleasant out into the world, like it's on a strip of paper. So you can just record and say like, finishing my finals, or getting a speeding ticket, or keeping my house clean, or it doesn't have to be structured like that either. It can just be like pets or sadness, or I'm not sure what, or, loneliness. Like it could be 1 word or like a sentence stating something. So same thing, just like doesn't need to be timed, just like a quick fragment. So that's option 1. Option 2 is you just write a sentence or a word and just give us permission to be the one on your behalf. Because we're going to be speaking a lot of words. So we can throw that into the words that we speak. And option 3 is related to option 2. And it's, if you commented on that post about the things that stress you, you can just give me permission somewhere to take a word or a sentence from what you already wrote. So yeah, those are the 2 ways. Number 1 is if you want to be part of the breathing. And part 2 is if you want to also contribute a stressor to the mix. And you can either record that yourself, write me a word or a sentence, and have me do it. You could do it right now. You could, deadline. Deadlines was in reference to something else, but Jeremy wrote deadlines. Like that could literally be one. Or number 3, if you already wrote something, just like tell me on Discord or in a Patreon message or something. Just, you can take a word or a sentence from what I already wrote, and then I'll do that. Thank you so much. Keeping this short because I'm trying to keep the message focused, because the absolute deadline is Friday morning, depending on what time zone you are. So I would say, to be safe, by tomorrow night. Yes, you did. No, just kidding, Jeremy. I forgot to mention it. Oh, I'm going to put a link when I do the actual post explaining it. I'll put a link to upload it to my Dropbox, or if you are already a person who knows how to upload links to places, you can just give me a link. But for those who don't have storage space, I have plenty of storage space for this kind of thing. So you can upload it to my Dropbox if you want, and the link will come. I need to create that folder. Or you can just send it to me on Discord, or actually, yeah. If you're on Discord, you can send it on Discord. Otherwise, this email address, chrisanthy@chrisanthytan.com. Please. Actually, no, let me just go. chrisanthytan@gmail.com, because that's where my Dropbox is posted, and sometimes things get weird. All right. So you can do sandytan@gmail.com or Discord. But I'm going to also provide a link to upload files to my Dropbox if you don't want to use up your own storage space. Okay. I don't know why it showed up. Anyway. My email was blurred out because I don't think you're supposed to put that in chats. But thank you so much. That's it. What if there were an acoustic version of this song? It's way too early. But I got out my guitar and I just started playing. I don't want to be so stressed anymore. I don't want to be so stressed anymore. So different. I don't want to be so stressed anymore. Forgot what we put here. What if I should? Let's talk about stress. So much pressure to perform and be the best. Great chord progression, right? Always trying to, shit. Oh my God, now I'm stressed out about not remembering the song. Let's talk about stress. So much pressure to perform and be the best. Never get. Always have to be the best. Never get my rest. Okay, anyway, woo, okay. Bye.